We just got an update from the National Hurricane Center, the 7 a.m. advisory. Idalia now a Category 3 hurricane. There was a slight weakening of the system down to 125 miles per hour. If you've been watching us through much of the morning, we talked about the storm possibly undergoing this, what we call an eye wall replacement cycle. That usually allows the storm to go at first undergo some weakening, and then it will strengthen even more. I don't know how much time it has left to re-strengthen back to a Category 4. We have just about an hour before landfall. It's going to make landfall just west of Cedar Key, just west of as well as Cross City. We're trying to guess that it's going to be right near Keaton Beach. So we're watching that pretty closely near Fish Creek as well. So we're going to be watching that landfall within the next hour or so, and then the system will be weakening down to a Category 2 storm as it moves just west of Jacksonville. Again, we had that eye wall replacement cycle. The eye filled in. Now the eye is trying to become a little bit more exposed, but we are really close to landfall, and this should occur again within the next hour or so, right around 8 o'clock this morning. Seeing a new tornado warning issued for northern and eastern portions of Hardee County. This is north of DeSoto and also the northwestern tip of Highlands County. That storm moving off towards the northeast. Another tornado warning just northwest of Orlando. That's closer to Gainesville, actually. And again, there's that centralized area of low pressure about an hour away from landfall. Here's a look at what we're seeing currently. The lines and the bands of rain continuing to move in. If you're just waking up and watching us and you're waking up in Arcadia, more storms on the way. This tornado warning, again, currently issued for Hardee and northern portions of Highlands County. We are also seeing this new band of storms moving in to the Cape Hayes Peninsula. If you're watching in Inglewood, as well as Rotunda West, as well as down to Gasparilla, keep that in mind because we're going to have a lot of this rain moving onshore within the next half hour or so. And it's moving quickly, racing off to the northeast at about 40 to 45 miles per hour. I want to take a look. We moved the Skycam around to see how high the Caloosahatchee is in downtown Fort Myers. Here's the Oasis Towers across the street. I think we're getting some flooding from the Caloosahatchee through the condos across the street because this corridor, this road here that connects to the Oasis Towers is flooded, and a lot of that water is now washing into Palm Beach. So if you're heading into downtown Fort Myers, we're getting some flooding there in Palm Beach. We're getting flooding right in front of the station on Palm Beach, and that's also because water continues to rise from the storm drains just because there's nowhere for the water to go. If the Caloosahatchee is full, the water will come up. So we're seeing that currently on Palm Beach. What to expect for the day? We're going to see waves of this rain continuing to impact western Lee County as well as western Charlotte County. That trend will hold true for most of the morning up until landfall, which again will occur just after 8 a.m. by 9:30. That center of the storm north of Cross City, east of Tallahassee, west of Jacksonville, basically at that I-10, I-75 corridor, and that system will quickly be racing off towards the northeast after that. Current sustained winds anywhere from 15 to 25 miles per hour. So this is why I'm not concerned with the bridges being closed. I know Rachel and I were having that discussion a moment ago. It looks like the bridges will stay just open because those sustained winds are under that 40-mile-per-hour mark. We are still, however, seeing gusts anywhere from 30 to 40 miles per hour, higher gusts as these storms continue to move onshore. So a lot to break down. We have team coverage all morning long. Meteorologist Nikki Sheeks as well as Lauren Kreidler in the Weather Center with me this morning, but I know we're tracking the latest in terms of the traffic situation as well. And Rachel, I mean, it's been a mess all morning long. What are we looking like in terms